I'm a Canon Lefkovic.
Hi, my name is Thomas Welsh.
My name is Andrew Aher, and I am an Ironman.
I'm Frank Russell, and I'm an Ironman.
I'm a 3-time Ironman.
I am an Ironman.
My name is Chris Nikic. I'm an Ironman.
How is everybody? Well, you gotta hold the microphone way out here, right? If I put it too close, it's really loud. All right. Well, good morning. How many of you got up and ran this morning? No. Oh, you did. I did. How many of you have ever done a triathlon? Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. You know that Mrs. Underwood has done lots of triathlons. Now, how many of you have parents that do triathlons? Yeah, that's cool, right? Now, how many of you have a parent that has done an Ironman? Oh. Do you know how far an Ironman is? Oh. It's like, yeah, it's like 200 miles. No, what we're going to do, how many of you have ever swam across the Tampa Bay? That's how far these guys swim. Yeah, they swim across the Tampa Bay. It's like 2.5 miles. You know how far that is? Most people can't even run 2.5 miles. Yeah, exactly. Then they get on their bike. You know, how many of you have been to Disney World? Yeah, right? And your parents, they drive the car to Disney World. You know what these guys do in an Ironman? They ride their bike all the way to Disney World and back. That's how far it is that they ride their bike, and they do it all on the same day. You know what they do after they finish riding their bike in an Ironman? They run! And they run from like here to the Tampa airport. Yeah, can you believe how far that is? So I tell you what. And we just did an Ironman together. We did it up in Panama City. It was called Ironman, Florida. You know where Ironman is headquartered? Their office is their headquarters. They're a global company. They put races on all around the world, every continent, every country, and their office is just up the road. They're right where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play. That's where their headquarters is, and that's where these guys, but they race all around the world. So let me show you this video we made. This is our video from when we did Ironman, Florida. It's 10 minutes long.
Why?
Well, it's an inspiration to families of success
Yeah?
and not limiting your children because they can achieve whatever they set their mind to.
Watching him.
This is Reese. She is our daughter that we adopted 8 years ago, and she has Down syndrome and is also deaf, so she communicates with sign language.
I watched Chris run Ironman Florida in 2020. I was here cheering on my husband and Chris. We have a 11-year-old, then 6-year-old with Down syndrome, and he inspired me. Now I've done 3 Ironmans. My husband has done 5.
Give me a smile. Here you go. All right.
A game we brought tomorrow.
What number are you, sir? 4031.
Yep. You're gonna do it, buddy.
Ready? I'm ready.
All right. First Ironman?
Absolutely. full Ironman.
Let's do it. Two best looking mustaches in the race. You ready, buddy?
I'm as ready as I'll be.
Let's do it, buddy. That was a great swim, Thomas.
Team Florida, go Team Florida.
Now, all right, let's go fast. Miles to go, buddy. 7 miles. 10. Come on, dog. Very strong, guys. Very strong. Come on, get it. Go, go. Crushing it. Miles left. Come on. Frankie, how you feeling, buddy? Go. All right.
She's going to the finish.
Yeah. You took off at 10-minute miles, dude.
I know.
It took me a while to catch you.
He was on fire. I caught up
It's
to
going to
him.
be an Ironman. Chris is right in front of you. And last. Awesome, guys.
Thank you.
You got it, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
How's she doing? Oh, looking. There we go. All right. How you feeling? Let's go, Frankie. Hey, buddy.
We made it.
Go.
I didn't see that now.
I was going to. I'll give you some more hot snickers.
Sounds good.
But his girlfriend's here.
Thanks.
The 1% team, you are. Come on,
I'm so proud of you. You're an
Told you you can do
Oh
it.
my gosh, it was time that you to know that Thomas Wells is an Ironman. Hashtag.
Much of you know the time after that dark hard ass workout.
Why Ironman? And the answer is really simple. Because if our kids cross the finish line and do an Ironman, then it begs the question, if they can do an Ironman, what else can they do? And so finishing an Ironman starts to change the belief system. It begins the journey to independence. Independence from who? From the parents. Not independence from each other, not independence from a community, not independence, interdependence with the community and with their friends, but independence from their parents. See, because we as the parents are their biggest advocates, but we're also their biggest barrier in this whole journey of changing people's belief systems, changing mindsets. Because millions of our kids can do what our kids are going to do Saturday. No doubt about it. Millions and millions can do this. And then that becomes their first step to independence. And so Saturday is your opportunity to go out and have fun with our kids and to just guide them a little bit. Make sure they take their nutrition. All right, make sure they're safe. Just be a friend out there to them. Can't help. Families can't help. Nobody else can help. But once we change the parents and we change their belief systems, we're going to change the world. And no small task, but that's all you guys are doing on Saturdays. You're going to change the world.
You're here.
So thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for everything.
Dear Lord, gracious Heavenly Father, Son of God, thank you for getting all these athletes here together safely in one piece. Help us to survive and train well. Help us to know that you're out there on the course looking out for us. We have your guidance and we have your strength looking out for us. Open up the heavens. Help the athletes stay safe, no injuries. And God bless this beautiful, beautiful opportunity you've given us. God bless Florida. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
more, okay? Okay.
Don't forget your why, because it's your why that will make you an Ironman today. Benvinguts, bienvenidos, welcome, mucha suerte, good luck. We cannot wait to say, you are an Ironman!
So that's our team right there. All right? 140 miles. Now you're going to hear from them. This is Kenneth. You saw him in the video. Kenneth, how many Ironmans have you done?
Yeah?
Yep. All right. So let me tell you a little story about Kenneth. Through sport and through Ironman, Kenneth now, how do you say, he's more nonverbal. He doesn't communicate much. But through racing triathlon and through racing Ironman and working on it every single day, let's tell them a little bit about yourself. You want to hold the microphone?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, you're going to hold it. All right. Ready?
Hi, I am Ken Lafkovic. My journey to Ironman started with an early diagnosis. At age 3, I was diagnosed with autism. I couldn't sit still for more than a few seconds. I needed to move. Traditional learning just didn't work for me. I needed movement and hands-on activity to understand the world. Learning through movement, a new approach. After my diagnosis, my mom changed everything. She realized I learned best by doing, not sitting. Every day was filled with hands-on games, sports, and activities that kept me moving and learning. Swimming changed my life. I found my community, joined a local swim community where I belonged. I discovered my passion, found something I loved and excelled at. I built new skills, learned the water safety and became a lifeguard. Swimming became my main way to learn, grow and connect with others. High school growth, finding structure and success. Joining the high school swim team transformed my life. Training with typical peers helped me find the confidence I never knew I had. The team gave me structure, community, and purpose. I earned awards and recognition that proved I belonged. Breaking labels. I have autism with a 50 IQ. People expected very little from me, but IQ didn't define my abilities. Physical activity helped me grow far beyond the limits society put on me. I proved that numbers don't measure potential. Communication through activity. Beyond words, I can always express myself with words, but I communicate through my smile, effort, and energy. My language, being active, helps me relax, learn, and connect. Physical activity became the language I speak fluently. Starting triathlons. 2018 started. Chosen for Special Olympics Triathlon Pilot Program. Rising Star. Became one of the fastest athletes in the program. Team spirit. Loved competing and being part of something bigger. Won a record. I am a world record Ironman. 3 years after my friend Chris did his first Ironman, I did mine. I became one of 5 Special Olympics athletes to finish an Ironman. I set the world record in the I1 category, proving that anything is possible. More accomplishments: 3 Ironman races, finished 3 4 Ironmans, 6 plus marathons, completed multiple marathons. 1 world records, broke my own records. I showed the world that autism does not limit achievement, it simply changes the path to greatness. The 1% Better team, my happy place. I love training with my teammates. Our weekends are filled with swimming, biking, running, and friendship. Where I belong, I feel included, understood, and truly happy. 1% Better gives me belonging, purpose, and community. We all need a team. 1% Better is my team. Thank you.
Last minute. How many hours did it take you? It took you 11 hours and 30 minutes. 11 hours, 33 minutes. Give it up for a kid. Come on up here, Frankie. All right, so you probably saw Frankie in the video. He was in there. He just learned to ride a bike a couple years ago, right? Absolutely. So you just learned to ride a bike, and you were just running, and how many years have you been doing triathlon now? 4 years. 4 years, and how many Ironmans have you done?
This is my only one.
All right, well, here we go.
Let's go. You're going to hold this, and you're going to read your slides. All right, ready? Okay. All right. Hi, I'm Frank Russell. This is my journey to becoming an Ironman. It is a story of resilience, determination, and the power of believing in yourself, even when the odds seem impossible. In my early years, I was diagnosed with autism at age 2. I attended a private school designed specifically for students on the spectrum. The small groups gave me the structure I needed. But there was only one thing missing. The school didn't offer any sports programs, and I didn't know it then. But athletics would be one day become the most important part of my life. I've always loved books and words, even before I could speak. I was learning by reading, but actual speech was different, because it took time. Then Mother's Day came when I was 8 years old. On the finishing trip, I spoke my first sentence, best day ever. I caught a big fish that day. The fish I caught that day is still mounted on our wall. A reminder of a moment that changed everything. Emotional regulation. Expressing my emotions without aggression is hard, and I continue to work on it. I do my best in structured environments. Routine gives me comfort to take on new challenges. Living with Prader-Willi syndrome means managing constant hunger. Triathlon training changed everything. But here's what I learned. Challenges don't define you. How you respond to them does. And I'm motivated academically, physically, and mentally. I love challenges, and I always try to give my best. 2025 was my biggest year yet, because I graduated high school and became an Ironman. I'm thankful to the 1% Better team for helping me make my dream become true. This year I achieved 2 big goals at one time. Seemed possible. At 21 years old, I learned to ride a bike. Coordination was always hard. And at 270 pounds, even thinking about exercise was painful. But I was ready for change. I learned to ride a bike in just 3 days. I proved that the right mindset and support, I could overcome obstacles that had held me back my entire life. Day 1, I started training. Day 3, I learned to ride my bike after years of thinking I couldn't. Weeks later, completed my first sprint triathlon in under 4 hours. It was about finishing. It was about proving myself that I belonged in that race, that I was an athlete, that my disabilities didn't have to limit my dreams. 270 starting weight, 180 current weight, 90 total lost pounds. Triathlon training changed my life. The structure, the goals, the daily commitment gave me something I struggled with my entire life. Control over my eating. Living with Prader-Willi syndrome means constant hunger. Before triathlon, managing food felt impossible. I went from nearly 270 pounds to 180 pounds. Not just lighter, but stronger, healthier, and more confident than I've ever been. March 31st was my first Olympic distance triathlon with 33 miles. Summer was my half Ironman completion at 70.3 miles. Fall, my first fall marathon finish, 26.2 miles of mental and physical endurance run. November 1st, my first Ironman completion at 140.6 miles, the biggest goal of my life. I trained mostly on my own at first, and then I found my people, a 1% better team. A group I absolutely love training with. They believed in me, pushed me, and celebrated every victory along the way. Thank you, Chris. Chris, the reason I knew I would become an Ironman too. Chris inspired me to believe this was possible. Thank you. You showed me that I could do it too. You gave me a vision of what my future could look like, and that changed everything. I am an Ironman, but more than that, I'm proof that with determination, support, and belief, we can achieve things once we're possible. My journey isn't over, it's just the beginning. I want to inspire others just like me. Thank you.
So this is Andrew. He is Mr. Donkey Kong, right? Donkey Kong of the group. All right, buddy. You ready? Okay. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm going to tell you about my journey during Ironman. This is where I started with my strength and silence. When I hit early for my physical, with the milestones on time was my happy. I was a happy baby, and I needed very sleep. Me and Mike very sleep. As I got older, I often did redependent actions. I also zoned out in my early zones. Sometimes something that my family didn't even yet understand. And I'm going to tell you about diagnosis that changes everything. During my age of 3, I was saying 5 words, and my mom suspected me might be autistic. After a year of my competitive tests, I was officially diagnosed just before my 4th birthday. That diagnosis became a key to unlocking the support that I needed to grow. And my mom made sure that I stay active the whole time. And I'm going to tell you the story in my school and my early challenges. I had amazing teachers. I started school with teachers that with special educations and autism that truly understands me. I was extremely shy and I was really made eye contact. Yeah.
You would never believe this guy is extremely shy.
Right. But breaking through, my speech helped me start talking more by the age of 7 too. And finally, the community that was at around, well, I was at 10 years old, I joined a church group that is very accepting of the youth group. I was very accepting with the youth group. They understand me and supported my challenges without judgment. Before school in church, I began growing sizely for the first time in my life too. And I'm going to tell you how special this changed my life. I started communication and joy. I joined Special Olympics, and I love competing with all kinds of sports. Recognizing I was honored to be named as Sport Athlete of the Year. In building confidence, Special Olympics helped me build confidence and lasting friendships forever. And the season loss, at the age of, as my high school ended, I had my dad. He passed away since I was 22 years old. He was my hero. I was his biggest fan. He also understands me better than anybody. And my youth group friends also moved on. I asked out at Special Olympics too. For the first time in years, I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. It was a sad day for me. But finally, my new place changed. My new chapter begins. I got a job at Publix through my school years of OJT training and the programs that I enjoy helping customers too. I'm also been invited to try out for Special Olympics triathlons, and it changed everything for me too. Now I'm going to tell you my journeys in triathlon. I started my short distance of Special Olympics triathlons just for the fun, and then my friend Chris, who has Down syndrome, trained for the Ironman. We also beat Chris in the short distance of sprints. But he became the Ironman first that inspires all of us to our dreams bigger too. And I'm going to tell you during my trainings, challenges, and big moments too. And the first time I was struggling with my hydration and nutrition at first, getting stronger. Number two, after listening to advice, I got stronger too. I completed a longer distance for triathlons, then marathons, even Boston marathons too. In communities, I trained with a group called 1% Better. It became a team. The team that became the best part of my life too, my weeks too. And the impossible thing, for a few weeks ago, at averaging an impossible thing, we became Ironman. And during my years, I became the Ironman. For my dad, I did this for my honor of my dad, who is part of the Navy SEAL. He knows He knows in my heart and heavens, he was proud of me too. And inspire others. Being an Ironman lets me inspire other people, lets me believe in themselves too. Progress and growth. Training gives me purpose, strength, and confidence too. And I am now an Ironman. No one can take that away from me too. I get 1% better every day, and thank you so much, everybody.
This is Thomas right here. He lives up in Ocala. He works on a farm up there, works on horses. Thomas, you're an Ironman. Tell us about your day.
Hello, everyone. My name is Thomas Welsh, and I am an Ironman. I grew up in the Midwest and went to school in a great district in Illinois. My early years were tough because no one understood why I was different. These were my early struggles. In pre-K and elementary school, I couldn't read or speak as well as other kids. Teachers often labeled me as a bad student, not realizing what I was facing. Those early years felt isolating. I knew I was trying my best, but it seemed like no one else could see it. I had a diagnosis breakthrough. There were three processes. The first breakthrough process was getting diagnosed, finally understanding what I was facing. The second step was treatment began with medicine and therapy started to help. Thirdly, once that cracked in, real progress began and I started to learn and feel and understand. Once I received my diagnosis and started treatment, everything changed for the better. I finally began to progress and feel like people understood what I needed. This is my high school transformation. This is where a lot of things changed and became better. High school became amazing once I joined Special Olympics and discovered fitness. Being part of sports teams gave me a sense of belonging, purpose, and confidence I'd never felt before. For the first time in a long time, I wasn't defined by my struggles. I was an athlete. I was part of a team, and I felt a belonging. And you can do this by finding a community. One of the best things that were found in my community were best buddies, building relationships based on acceptance and support. Secondly was Special Olympics training alongside teammates who believed in me. And lasting connections, friendships that showed me community is real. I joined Best Buddies and stayed focused and connected through both programs. These communities showed me that support, acceptance, and true friendship exist. But nothing compares to the friendships built during those grueling training seasons where everyone gives their best to become an Ironman, and believe me, it's not easy. These are my medical conditions that I have. I have autism. Autism affects how I process information, how I interact in the world. I also have a second medical condition, severe anxiety disorder. This is one of my biggest challenges. And I have, lastly, is ADHD, attention hyperdeficit disorder. It impacts my focus and attention. How do I process? How do I live with this daily? Well, I attend regular doctor appointments to manage my health and track my progress. Understanding conditions has been key to learning how to work with them. Regular exercise is the best medicine. There's been challenges with anxiety too. Anxiety is my biggest challenge of all. I struggle with change in routine, shifting, downshifts, the unknown. It can feel overwhelming and lonely. Some moments have been very hard, leading to destructive behaviors. Learning to manage anxiety is an ongoing journey for all individuals with anxiety and ADHD. Fitness has changed everything for the better. I'm so happy I joined 1%. Training with the 1% team helped me pull out of isolation. It made me feel happy and strong for a long, long time. We trained together for a shared goal, completing the Ironman in class of 2025. We're all Ironman. So how did I do this? I did this by having a structure. My daily structure training gave me a routine and purpose. I set a goal and did it day by day. My friends were my teammates who pushed me forward. If it wasn't for my friends like Chris Nikic, I would never be inspired to do an Ironman. He motivated me to do an Ironman. And hope, believing I could achieve something extraordinary. My biggest accomplishment since I moved to Central Florida is earning a college degree, proving I could succeed academically. There were people in high school who said I would never be able to do that, but I proved them wrong. Also, working 6 years in a professional thinking job was the second one. And my faith, spiritually staying faithful. My faith keeps me grounded and committed. And lastly, completing an Ironman was the best, pushing my body and mind to the limit. Each of these achievements once seemed impossible, but with the support, determination, and faith, I proved to myself what I am capable of. My advice to you is to get involved, everyone. There are people and resources of communities who want you to succeed. If someone tells you that you can't do something, instead tell them, yes, I can. If I can do it, you can too. You start by setting a goal and setting a goal and achieving it. It all starts with saying, I can do this. Thank you.
And last but not least, Chris. Come on, get out the ball. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. All right, buddy. Okay, the man that needs no introduction. This is Chris Nikic. He was the first athlete in the world with Down syndrome to complete an Ironman triathlon. Now, before he talks, how many of you are going to go sign up for an Ironman? How many of you want to do it? Yeah, you're going to do one day. Okay, Chris, tell us about your story.
I'm Chris Nikic. My topic is my personal the World City Conference about me. I'm a dance syndrome action. Next night, I'm in the shop. I'm an Ironman aspirant, first speaker, author, a disc athlete, and I ran my Ironman marathon. I'm a professional person last year. I'm a volleyball, single, my success is built on habit. I live my pursuit every day. Success habit. The kind that makes you smile, faster, and every day. My story is that it's an Ironman. It's not easy. My full potential of being the best I can be, because I pursue that instead. I have a two-step program to achieve my goals. So I pursue that, work hard, the problem is, I have food, communicating, and my talent. I have the obstacles. I thought I was surgery. I have 3 years to be rockers long. I 17 formation ear surgeries. My voice entrepreneur, no expectations, no personality, no excuses. I can use my obstacle as an excuse. I don't use excuses. My conscience take care. Instead, I work hard to get a person that instead. My forces, success was excuses. I teach success. I represent our stories. My dad is me, and it can be fun, easy. The best story my things. Represent that habit, husband drawn in March until 19. I did 14 months in Georgia and wasn't afraid for this. In August, I finished for my 2 years. I got a Christian that instead. Example, I feel a Christian that I need to start core, so day one. I did a Christian service club. I added up 2 days. The other part I did 200. I got to qualify. Now I stay where I am. But the problem was COVID. I became the first person that zero in the world to Ironman. People ask, what's more fit? What do you think? Sports are scared this person from here. To this one doctor, I need to have tomorrow too. Don't they say that work? To control fit. Dorothy's goal was from here. She has these. It's not our own home. When that's on, I'm happy, and they feel our mommy, so we can go through. Don't be simple about it. My success is based on that. I guess I'm pursuing that every day. The best part is other friends I made. Things been going very solid. Admiral Barner tries to his Ironman or marathon. I have the badge for ambassador for athletes, who's a top Dutch expert. Is also known as Badge Wife. She has been Buster champion, happily trained. I know it's hard with them already, but I got that for the work. But if you all want to train for Ironman, if you have questions, come up to me, come up to her, and we'll talk.
All right. Chris is the best host. Now we can get our food. So listen, guys, what do you think? How about a round of applause for Chris? And all of his team members. You want to go out and run now, right? You want to go out and ride your bike. Look at him. You gotta imagine. There was a time when the world said they can't run. There was a time when everybody said you can't ride your bike and you can't swim. Look at what they did. They did an Ironman. All right? So thanks so much for your time today. Yes. Does anybody have any questions? How much time do we have? We got 4 minutes. I'm going to ask this guy right here, real quick.
How long ago was the Ironman?
The Ironman was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was just two and a half weeks ago. It was the day after Halloween. Yes, you, right there. First Ironman was, I think, 1978. Yeah, you. Yes, sir, yes. Well, I didn't start it. I'm just one of the volunteers. Chris started it. Chris, raise your hand. So Chris is in the special needs program, and so we wanted to be able to provide opportunities for other athletes who are in similar situations to Chris, and these athletes so that they can work together and train together and show the world what's possible. Yeah? You with the headphones.
The Ironman, it was from 2025 for Florida in the Special Olympics.
Yes, that's correct. It was November 1st of 2025. You with the glasses. Chris, how old are you? 26. 26. How old were you when you did your first triathlon? 17? 17 when he did his first triathlon. Yes, you with your hand up right there. Yes, ma'am. How long is the triathlon? Well, we swim 2.5 miles, which is like going across the Tampa Bay. and then we're going to ride our bikes to Disney World and back, and then we're going to run to the Tampa airport. That's about how long it is. Okay, we got you. Right there. How do you sign up for an Ironman? Well, you go talk to that guy in the gray shirt back there, and he's going to pay for everybody to do an Ironman. What you do is you go tell your parents. You go tell your parents you want to do one, and you get your parents to sign up for one. You do have to be 18, but you can sign up for a triathlon. We have those all the time, and you can talk to Mrs. Underwood, wherever she is. She can help you show up for all the kids and youth triathlons. Yes, you with the awesome hair. Well, the next Ironman, we are going to participate in one in Jacksonville in May 16th. We're going to do another one because that's what we do. We love Ironman. Yes, sir.
Did Chris do the Ironman thing when he was 17?
No, he didn't. He didn't do his first Ironman. He was 20.
Oh.
Yep. Yes, sir.
So when did you make the 1% better team?
Well, the 1% Better team started probably 4 years ago. Yep, and then what we do is we encourage everyone to be 1% better every single day. Yes, ma'am. Well, why did... I wish I could take credit for it, but Chris is the one who... Chris, stand up real quick. Get off your phone. There we go. Chris is the one... He wanted to be able to motivate and encourage other athletes to come in and train with him and realize that they could be better just by doing things 1% better every single day. Yes. Okay. So guys, we got to wrap it up because you guys got to get back to your class. So real quick, one more round of applause for the awesome Ironman athletes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Underwood, for bringing this together. We'll see you again next year.
Hello. Hey. Thomas, turn your medal.
Yeah, slide over guys so you can fit in the picture. Jeremiah, Marcelo, sitting in the picture.
There we go.
All the way in.
There you go. Squeeze in. All right. Yep. Looks great. 3, 2, 1. Cheese.
Back up a little. There we go. All right. Raise your hand, number 1. Yay! Wow. Go Ironman!
Drink a lot of water every day. Drink your electrolytes.
eat gummies, energy gummies, bananas, apples, fruits, vegetables. You gotta have protein too.
Right.
Yes. And protein bars too.
Anybody else have a question? Yes.
So, go ahead, Layla.
How long do you have to train for an